So today we're going to be taking the brand new weapons from the high caliber pack for a bit of a walk here on Revontuli Coast. And one of my favorite ways to hunt, no particular goal in mind, but maybe a bit of a hope of getting a better diamond with the 10 gauge shotgun. So if you recall during early access, we got a level 4 diamond wildebeest with the 10 gauge slugs. And while that is a diamond with the 10 gauge, it's just not a really rare diamond. Like compared to most other species, level 4 diamond wildebeest are pretty darn common. So that's kind of the hope here in coming to Revontuli Coast. Whether it is a mountain hare or any of the plethora of bird species, there's a decent opportunity of getting a diamond there. But we're going to be using all the weapons. We're going to be hunting the entire map, not just class 1 animals. And we'll just sort of see where the hunt takes us. So of course we know pretty much everything on Revontuli Coast can be ethically taken with the 10 gauge. Couple species that can, but hopefully we can find a bird species. That's the real reason that we've come here. But should we run into maybe a level 3 whitetail? I'm unsure on that one because I kind of hate buckshot. Maybe a level 9 brown bear, level 5 moose, something we could take with the slugs. That is something we could try to do as well. Good that we got this first, because apparently I accidentally loaded a buckshot and not birdshot, so let's remedy that before we run into something good. So let's try this again with the proper ammo. Basically the exact same size capercaillie. Would have been better if we actually hit it. There we go. Actually better performance out of that, and kind of ironic, I said I don't like buckshot and then accidentally shot a capercaillie with buckshot. Turns out you get a gold when you use the proper ammo right lung shot at 21 meters. Not too bad, and it's not as if we're only going to be hunting with the 10 gauge today. I want to try to make use of our entire loadout if possible, though I do kind of expect the 10 gauge to be the star of the show on a map with so much small game. That's a pretty nice hazel grouse. I don't know what diamond is. That was a really loud sound it just made too, but 430-ish is diamond, and just in case, we're going to go ahead and pop that. Extra opportunity to use the 10 gauge, and frankly hazel grouse are among my favorite anyway, so we'll always take that opportunity. 414, not bad. Diamond's 435, so there is technically a tiny chance he could have made it, but that's probably the second biggest one we've ever killed other than our diamond. And we're just going to kind of work our way through up here in the north. There should be whitetail drinking still, so maybe we can run into something like that as we go along, but obviously plenty of ptarmigan, grouse, and other stuff up here. And par for the course. Got an aggressive capercaillie, so we're going to try to hip shot this thing just for fun as it's attacking. If you can get it mid-attack, it kind of looks cool in the harvest screen, and it should kind of what the? Okay, that didn't even hit. But it like warped a little bit and then jumped at us. That's kind of odd. Whoa. So I realized this happened with the update. They made like the text smaller. It used to scroll across, but now they're like fitting the text so that all of the different organs that you hit show in this kind of smallish box. It is really tiny when you use birdshot and hit basically everything, but 4.29 score. Not even going to try to read off all the different things we hit. It might be kind of fun though at some stage to see how many words we can get in that box. Oh, come on. How are we going to find a legendary lynx on the one day we're hunting with a shotgun that buckshot is not going to be ethical? It's class 4 to 7, I think. So I've got the 223. Been tracking this guy, was kind of hoping for the best. I just didn't expect that he would be a 9. I think we can get that. Looks like we did. So rather than tracking him forever, 26 to 29 estimate. And actually, by the way, because we've got the 223 AR, I thought about doing ARs only instead today. But that aspect of trying to get a better diamond with the 10 gauge, that's why I didn't end up doing that loadout. That'll be for someday down the road, and I am excited to eventually do that. But our first max level on Revontuli Coast is like the one species that we can't ethically take with any 10 gauge ammo. Let's see what we've got. 27.82, barely a diamond. Makes it by less than 0.2. Double lung with the 223, kind of back. I thought we were a smidge back, but that'll work. Not bad at all. Haven't killed a diamond with the 223 in a while. Kind of a cool way to do it. Our gun almost matches the lynx in a way. We just won that in-game challenge as well. Pretty darn cool. We'll see if we can luck into something else for the 10 gauge now, but I don't know what it is. We find a lot of diamond lynx on Revontuli Coast, and it was inevitable. Hit that max weight track. Probably should have seen it coming. And what the heck, while we're shooting high-level animals, got a mythical brown bear. Oh, that was a perfect spot to not be able to get a follow-up. I think we might have hit along the first time, and we managed to sidestep the tree and still get a shot off before he took off. First usage out of the 300, and I think we cycled through maybe our entire loadout already other than the 4570 pistol. But a pretty cool little follow-up. Legendary Lynx, mythical brown bear. And let's see, that's Vital Blood both times. Now, technically that second one doesn't mean anything. Once you get Vital Blood, additional shots always show Vital Blood, at least in my experience. But in this case, it was double lung. Kind of far forward, but not bad. And then we got a single lung shot. Way far forward. That's why I thought maybe it wasn't. I knew it was pretty far up. 26.47 red-brown, though. Not too bad. We're going to keep on scooting on down through here. And we're kind of out of whitetail territory. It is whitetail drink time, so that does remove that. But plenty of ptarmigan and stuff we can target with the 10 gauge. And I'm trying at least, every time we hear a flock of birds go over, although those ones are nearly all the way gone, to spot all those in case we can find something to set up on. I mean, that is the dream scenario right there. Except for a diamond bird, instead of another level 2 capercaillie, literally flies right to us. 4.43 score, and getting back to using the 10 gauge just a little bit. At some stage here, because we're at the end of whitetail drink time, I do want to at least get a whitetail. This is kind of an odd map because there's not much disparity. You've got the class 4 whitetail. Everything else that the 4570 can take, the 300 can as well, and it's kind of better suited to do it. So making a quick little whitetail detour. Nothing huge here, actually a lot of kind of similar size bucks. I think that one goes up to 211, so we might as well try to get him. And while we're at it, we'll swap to the Argoscope and try to get a 300 meter shot. Wherever he ended up as when we were kind of auto-running, that'll be close enough. We'll even back up just a little bit, so if we crouch down, 0 for 200 and then use the first mill dot, maybe do so not in the brush. That should hit him in the lungs. He's going down pretty darn quickly, so I would say we did. And the nice thing is, there are a lot of black grouse and stuff over here, so hopefully we can encounter something as we go to claim him. And since we've come all the way over here, we may just kind of move back up north. I feel like that's a part of the map that kind of gets overlooked in a way, the far eastern border. So maybe there's some kind of hidden gem out here. But finally used all of our weapons for the day. That still ended up being a silver just barely. Less than 1 away. Single lung shot at 287 though, and might have been able to get to 300 if not for the brush that was in the way. 100% quick kill, which we've seen through our testing. And yeah, at this point we'll just kind of try going up through here. So I'm beginning to think that maybe that area is overlooked, because it's just not that great. That's not to say we didn't find a bunch of stuff going up the east side of the map, just nothing really all that special. So, got a level 4 moose out here, gonna try to get one final shot with the 300 AR. Dove into the water, but he's not gonna float, so at least we can run around here and actually go and claim him. Apparently somebody has already been here because there's a dead whitetail doe there, but we'll take that and bring our diamond lynx back to the trophy lodge. Also, I stand corrected, there are 2 dead whitetail does here. I think they probably just got shot and then left. Might as well pick them up. That is not a doe, second one's a buck. Either way, there's that whole bunch of text if you hit the right spot. Our moose though is just up here. And as a level 4, we can be pretty confident that will be a gold 210 score. Heart and right lung from the 300 AR, and I think it is finally time to check out our links. So back here in the second trophy lodge, looking through all the places that we could actually put our diamond links, and I'm pretty sure all these smaller full body platforms are actually taken up. So it might be time to start to try to fill some of these wall plaques. And I think we'll go ahead and do that with our new 27.82 diamond links. So we'll go ahead and do something like that. And pretty nice to get back on Revontuli Coast. No diamond for the 10 gauge, but I'm never going to complain about a hunt where we actually take down a diamond. And nice too, to get back here to Spring Creek Manor. I kind of like the layout of Seika Safari better, but there's just something about the aesthetic here in Spring Creek. I like to come back, continue to add to this second lodge, and hopefully make it better and better as we go along. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.